Good evening, Warrior fans, and welcome to the Warrior Broadcast Network. We are sitting here live at Brusly High School for tonight's District 6 4A matchup between the homestanding Brusly Panthers and your St. Michael Warriors. Warriors coming into tonight's game at 6-2 on the season, 4-2 in district. Brusly coming into tonight's game at 7-1 overall, 5-1 in District 6 4A. Once again, we are out here in the elements. We got a little bit of a chill in the air. There's a bit of a breeze blowing, but we'll push through, and we're happy to be here. It is a absolutely beautiful night. It is finally some football weather. Joining me once again here from the stands is class 2015 former Warrior quarterback, Mr. Jeffrey Vaccaro. Jeff, man, Thursday night lights. Tomorrow's Halloween, so I got to imagine a lot of Thursday night lights this week, and we are part of that. So looking forward to a really good game here against a really good opponent as we head into the end of the season and the playoffs. Man, let's get it on.
Yeah, Coach, and you brought it up, football weather. This is absolutely football weather, man. What would you give to play in this 10 games a year?
Oh,
I mean,
man,
this is
fantastic.
fantastic stuff. A little chilly up here in the stands for a couple old guys like us, but yeah, I mean, look, the Halloween game Thursday night. I think you're going to see a lot of that around the city this week, and yeah, these were always one of my favorite games. Those Thursday night games leading up to Halloween. It was just something about the energy into the season, last couple of games of the year, and I think you're right. You got a really good matchup tonight against Brusly in district, an opportunity to finish your season 2-0 and host that home playoff game with a great seed. I think there's a lot of things in front of this Warrior team. So really excited to be out here tonight on Thursday Night Lights.
Yeah, the weather's got to get you excited.
Yeah.
I mean, because it feels like football. It's not hot and humid and sticky anymore. It's not cold, but it's cool.
Yep.
You got the wind blowing, and it's going to be a fun night, I have a feeling. So coming into tonight's game, let's take a look back at last week's action as we take a look back at the McKinley game. Beat McKinley 56-0. Not McKinley, I'm sorry. Port Allen. I have McKinley written down. We have McKinley next week. It's Port Allen last week, 56-0. I mean, it was just a great get-right game. After two tough losses that the team took, being able to come back and just dominate in all three phases. One of the things we talked about before, and Coach Leger kind of clued us in that he was listening in a little bit to our pregame last week, is they found that gear they had back at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, exactly. What they had those first 5 weeks of the season, I think you saw that come out, and I love the way you put it, a get-right game, 56-0. But, I mean, Coach, look, the reality of it is that everything was clicking for you, offensively, defensively, special teams. I mean, I think you could have made that score look like whatever you wanted to make the score look like, and it was just pure domination from the Warriors. And so, I think that hopefully is starting to build a little bit of confidence in them that, hey, we can come out here and we can bully teams around a little bit. We've got the speed, the physicality, the ability to score from any area on the field. Defensively to put up some gaudy numbers. So, really happy with how that game shook out last week.
Yeah, that was one of those you could have named your score. Like
yeah.
You could have just said, all right, we want to beat them 100-0, and might have been able to beat them 100-0.
Yeah.
Running clock from the second quarter all the way through the end of it. But anyway, offensively last week put up 309 total yards of offense, 210 on the ground, 99 through the air. Didn't have to go to the air. Boogie was 204 for 65 yards through the air. And Deontay Campbell had 5 carries for 82 yards and 3 touchdowns. Nathan Contine, 4 carries for 20 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then CJ had 3 carries for 46 yards and a touchdown. And then Sutton and Romero each added a touchdown to round out your scoring from last week. But, I mean, it was a showcase on the ground. Got back to the ground and pound. Just, good to see D. Campbell out there again looking really good. Contine had another really nice game. And then your compliments also had some good games. And hopefully we can replicate that tonight. And we'll talk a little more about that looking forward. But defensively, only gave up 93 yards total offense, so less than 100 yards you gave up, which is, I mean, that's almost unheard of. 83 on the ground, only 10 yards passing. Champ had 6 total tackles with 3 TFLs. Sutton had another tackle for loss. Both CJ and Grayson Stromberg both had fumble recoveries. Part of the 4 turnovers that you forced last week, which was great. Ben Jones 6 of 6 on his PATs. He had 4 touchbacks. Our players of the week last week were D. Campbell and Champ Williams. D on offense and Champ on defense.
Yeah, and I think you saw D. Camel kind of get his flow back a little bit. And then another part that I wanted to point out offensively, 56 to nothing was the final score. You only put up 309 total. Uh, the reason behind that, I mean, it was much more dominant than 300-yard offensive performance.
Yes.
You played with a short field
almost
every possession. And so I think that's important to point out there. That felt much closer to a 500-yard performance than a 300-yard performance, and again, mostly due to those short fields.
Yeah, I mean, you were on the Port Allen side of the field just about the entire game. And so looking forward to this week, we're going to have a much different story, I have a feeling. This is a Brusly team who comes in off of a 39-0 victory over McKinley last week. That's probably why I had McKinley down on our list there. They're 7-1 overall, 5-1 in district. Their only loss this year was in week 4 to Plaquemine, 20-12. They have victories over Port Allen, 42-6, over Broadmoor, 43-7, over Tara, 48-0, over Bel Air, 51-12. They beat Donaldsonville, 21-7, and they beat Westfell, 21-13, to round out their wins there. They really hang their hat on their defense. They are only given up 8.13 points per game.
Yeah. And look, Coach, the other thing that I'm looking at right now, I mean, no disrespect to Port Allen and Broadmoor and Tara, and Bel Air, but if you look at, some of these more difficult teams they played on the schedule, their 21-7 win over Donaldsonville, their 21-13 win over Westfell, 20-12 win over or loss towards against Plaquemine. I mean, offensively, it's like they're averaging 17, 18 points a game in those difficult matchups. And so I think you're exactly right to point out they hang their hat on defense, but I think that does give us a little room there where if you can break a couple of big plays, put up 14 off of explosive plays and then come out and just ground and pound for another score or two, you got to feel pretty good about being able to close out this game.
Yeah, this has been Brusly has consistently been really the second or third best team in the district since they've really come in to District 6 4A. On defense, you're going to see kind of a multiple front. You're going to see a 3-3-5, a version of the 3-3-5. You're going to see a kind of a version of a 4-2-5. They mix it up. They're not really as big as some teams. Looking at their defensive front, they don't rely on a ton of size to get the job done on defense. But they are very fast, and they are aggressive team. And what you're going to see tonight is the DBs are going to have a chance to kind of jump some routes, and try to or you're gonna have that opportunity. They're going to want to jump those routes, so you got to kind of keep them guessing on what's going on. And then on offense, you just talked about it, Jeff. They're only averaging 18 points a game against the best teams that they've faced. So against like you said, against the Donaldsonville, the Westfell, the Plaquemine, they've only put up 18 points per game against those teams. And no disrespect to the Port Allens and the Broadmoors and stuff of the world, but we know the struggles that those teams had. But number 0 is their go-to guy on offense. I'm looking at him literally right here as they're doing their warm-ups. He's their go-to guy. They want to get him in space. They do a lot of different things with him. They like to throw the football. Like, they rely on throwing the football. They're not one of those teams that likes to go to the ground a lot, but they will run the football. But watching their tape, it's just a ton of throwing the football. So they like to, the quarterback can make some plays from the pocket, and he can make some play on the run. So, our pass defense is really going to have to be on their toes today. And we're sitting here watching them right now, and they're slinging it all over the field in an 11-on-11 little scenario here that they're doing in pregame.
Yeah, and you can tell Yep, and they're targeting zero right there in pregame. But yeah, back to I wanted to jump in what you talked about defensively there. They want to jump routes, a lot of guessing, stuff like that. But look, I think Coach Kling, our offensive coordinator, very experienced play caller. He's shown you his brilliance throughout the season in situations, and so I think you've got a guy in Boogie who can deliver the ball downfield, give your playmakers and your receivers an opportunity to make a play. Look, if you jump a route on Johnny McCarty or you jump a route on CJ Livingston and then throw them a 50-50 ball, I feel very confident in our receivers' ability to make you pay if you guess wrong. And
Yeah.
so I think that look for us to kind of scheme up and play into that aggressiveness in the Brusly pass coverage. And then, defensively for the Warriors, offensively for Brusly, yeah, I mean, I think we've struggled at times in pass defense. I think that's something that obviously we've seen on tape that they want to do and that they're committed to is throwing the ball. So look for a little bit of shake up in the way that we cover things, whether that be in zone or in man, to try to stymie that passing attack from Bruley and make them put the football on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, for us last week, it was a huge bounce back game. But now you have a chance to finish the season 3-0. You got that win last week, and we won 38-12 back in 2023, and then we lost the first matchup in district 13-6 back in 2022. This is a playoff-like game. You're going to see an opponent like this in the playoffs,
Yeah.
regardless of whether we get that bye or whether we go to the next round. Like, this is going to be the type of opponent that we're going to see heading into the playoffs. And I think one of the big key tonight is we have to get off to a good start. We can't fall behind and start having to do things that we really don't want to do. And Bruley does like the front run. We give them a chance to get out there. And so, offensively, I'm going to go into a little offense 101, and you can
Go
chime
ahead.
in at any
Yeah.
point you go here. So a lot of people, we sit here in the stands, probably people at home. We see the play calls, we see the stuff that we're running, and a lot of people, are wondering, well, why we keep doing this? Why? Offensive football and play calling builds off of each other.
Yes.
Like, you call a play, sometimes you may think, well, this may only get 3 yards. This play, you know what, if we get 2,
It's a
but
setup.
it's setting up something else. And the other thing about calling plays and about structuring offense, if you can't run the base plays in your offense, it doesn't matter what other kind of stuff that you can come up with and how creative you can get. If you can't run the base plays, then your offense doesn't really work. And so
Yep.
when you see just, the Warriors, for example, whenever you see them run certain plays, they're running that play to try to set something else up later on in the game or for another game. Like, and everything that Coach Kling does, it all builds off of each other. And so, you sitting there at home, or if you tune into this, tomorrow night after you've been here at the game, and if you've been one of those ones that's fussing in the stand, like, that's what it's all about. It's not, not every play call
It's
is
a
going to
home
get
run.
10. It's not
Yeah.
going to be home run. Not every play is going to be a touchdown.
Yeah.
So, you have to understand that there's a process here. And you have to trust the process, and hopefully the guys on the field trust that process while they're out there. And so, I think one of the big things tonight is having to ID the fronts and having to get your blocking assignments, because they will go between that 3-man and that 4-man. It's not easy to go to have to do that, to be able to switch back and forth between those two looks. And that's why Burley's defense, I think, is part of the reason why they're successful.
Yeah, and I wanted to go off of this too, back to what you were saying about offense 101, setting up plays,
Yep.
all that kind of stuff. Look, there's going to be a lot of people that, well, why aren't we running the ball? Why aren't we throwing the ball? Those type of questions out there when you're just watching as a spectator. But, like, look, there's a reason they say, like, having a good passing game is the best, way to open up your run game, and having a good run game
Right.
is the best way to open
Yep.
up your pass game. Like, you can't just go one-sided. Like,
Nope.
at times I understand that, like, the run game will be working, and you at home might be like, well, why are we throwing the ball? The run game's working. or vice versa. The pass game is working and you go back to running the ball. Like, you cannot get one-sided in defense, because if you do, they're going to back 7 guys into coverage and make you pick them apart, and vice versa. If all you can do is run the ball and that's what you're committed to, and you're not even going to try to put the ball in the air, they're going to move 8 guys into the box and say, run it on them.
Yep.
5 against 8.
And then the passing the ball, there's pass protection.
Yep.
Can your quarterback be protected? Like, there's all those things, and it's just, again, a little bit of offense, a little bit of football 101 from I coached for a good long time.
Yep.
I know you coached, you played for a while,
Yep.
so those are just some things that just observing as we go forward, and maybe that'll get you to look at things a little bit differently. If not, then oh well, we tried. I think one of the big things is and looking at the game plan and kind of talking to coach. I think securing the edge is going to be a big deal. Not only securing the edge line defenders, but also the wide receivers blocking.
Yep.
Because we do have explosive backs. We want to get D. Campbell on the edge. We've seen Nathan Conteen be able to get on the edge and what he can do on the outside.
Romero can gas it.
Romero can get on. Like, we want to try to get on the edge. You can't just have everything go up the middle. So we like to get out, and that option play, man. That option play has been a huge thing for us the last couple of weeks. Quick game. Get back. I think there's an opportunity for some quick game, and I think there's also some opportunity for some double moves.
Yeah.
To try to put in maybe a hitch and go in the offense and
post corners, all that kind of stuff.
Because their defensive backs will bite. They will bite on some fakes. They do give you some room for some quick game, but they do like to try to jump those routes. And if you see them start wanting to jump it, that's when you can hit them with a little hitch and go or a little post corner or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what you got to do when they're over aggressive like that. Is you got to, first off, if they're going to play off you, like you said, if they're going to give you a cushion, take the quick game, take the 5 yards, take the 6 yards on a hitch or a speed out or whatever. And then, like you said, if they get overly aggressive and they think they know that hitch is coming, and you see them, starting to jump that route before the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, that's when you send Boogie back there and you say, all right, give him a nice pump fake whenever he bites at that 5-yard hitch, and then C.J. Levinston, go deep. Damian Willett, go deep,
But again, it goes back to my point just a little while ago. Got to have time to do that.
Yep, got to have time.
Got to have time to do those things. But defensively, find number 0. He's their go-to guy. He's the guy they want to get the ball to. You can't let him get what he wants. Contain the quarterback. Try to keep the quarterback in the pocket. He can make some. He's not a runner, but he will run, but he can make some plays with his arm while he's moving outside the pocket. So try to contain him. When you get a chance to get him down in the backfield and get a sack, get a sack. And then tackling. The other thing is about the coverage is be disciplined in coverage, and then keep your eyes out of the backfield. They do like to do a lot of play action. They like to try to take a lot of shots off of play action looks. So you got to be disciplined in coverage. Free safety can't get creeping down too much and get hit over the top. Corners can't try to cheat up too much. You know what? If they want to throw a 5-yard hitch, let them catch the 5-yard hitch and tackle them at 6 yards.
We saw that a lot 2 weeks ago. We were eyes in the backfield in coverage, and they ran a lot of double move stuff, out and up, all that kind of stuff. And when your eyes get caught in the backfield or you get too aggressive on a play, you can get burnt deep.
Yep.
And Brusly's got the athletes to beat you deep. So, yeah, I think you're totally right there, staying disciplined in our pass coverage. Be that zone, be that man. Stay disciplined.
And so the final thing we got here in the pregame is our keys to the game. On offense, no turnovers. Do not give them extra possessions. You do not want to let them have 2 or 3 more possessions than they should in this game or in a half or whatever. O-line has to communicate. They got to be able to communicate between the 3-man front, the 4-man front, where the blitzes are coming from, eyes up, being able to pick up those different movements and things like that. And then defensively, find 0, and then coverage discipline. I just talked about that. Those 2 things are going to be massive in this game.
Yep.
So looks like the Warriors are set up behind the banner. The cheerleaders are out there on the field getting ready to have the Warriors run out. You got the Brusly banner up there as well. Brusly's team is not out here, but finally got somebody going on the PA. Can't hear the PA from over here, but we'll stick with you just for a minute while they're getting ready to run out.
I will say something cool I learned in pregame. The mayor of Addis works the chain gang for Brusly.
All right.
That's some small town stuff right there.
Yes, it is. Very, very close-knit community out here in West Baton Rouge Parish.
He also told me that the mayor of St. George may be in attendance tonight.
Probably so. His son
Yeah.
is on the team.
Yeah.
So,
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Heck,
Bennett Yates.
good.
That's Bennett. Dustin
heck
Yates
yeah.
is Bennett Yates' dad. Yep. So we got the mayor.
The mayor off.
Yes.
You got a mayor. We got a mayor.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're just waiting on. And here come your St. Michael Warriors to the field. Guess we're going to have to kind of pay attention whenever they start doing something because I cannot hear that PA.
Me either. It's mumbly.
Warriors have made it to the sideline. And with that, we'll go ahead and take a timeout here. We'll be back with you. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, Brusly has hit the field. Looks like we're just moments away from the coin toss and the anthem and the coin toss here. They had the drone out there catching the pregame run out for Brusly. Haven't mentioned this yet. Brand new turf field here at Brusly High School.
Beautiful field.
Literally put in right as the season was starting.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is even newer than ours. All right. So we'll just turn it over to the Brusly PA for prayer and national anthem.
Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by our words and our actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with respect for members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen.
And please remain standing for the national anthem by the Panther Sound under the direction of Jason.
right, there was the opening prayer and the playing of the national anthem. Looks like captains for tonight first for Brusly looks like number 60, Mason Dupree, and number 12, Evan Poole. And for the Warriors, number 0, Johnny McCarty, number 7, Jackson Sampson, number 74, Doug Kelly, and number 90, Champ Williams. Coach, do they have the refs mic'd up? I think so. Brusly has won the toss, and they elected to defer.
Man, I can't tell if that's
Yeah,
mic'd up or not.
I think it is. That's wild.
Pretty elite.
So the Warriors will. Nope, they're going to. Brusly has elected to receive, so the Warriors will kick. So the Warriors will get the second half kickoff.
All right.
Brusly wants to put their offense on the field.
Still don't understand that, but
well, I think it goes to that whole thing. They want to try to get up
Start
in this
fast.
game. They want to
Yeah.
start fast on offense and try to strike the first blow in this game.
smart move if you score, not a smart move if you don't.
Yeah, so it'll be the Warrior defense going out there to be tested first. See what happens. It'll be kicking for Brusly as Alfredo Jurado.
It's a cool name.
And returning for the Warriors, more than likely, be Mayu and Romero. It's our usual returners. Coach, was it just me, or did the officials say that that Brusly was going to return?
They did.
But Brusly, I guess, deferred apparently, and they'll be kicking off. So, Coach, I don't know. I looked at the white hat, and he walked over to Brusly and did the return signal.
Yeah.
And okay, all right. I was wondering, they're coming out here with the kicker.
Well,
I'm like,
initially he waved defer,
I don't know, man.
and then he walked over and did the I don't understand.
Whatever. It'll be Jurado kicking off, back deep, Romero and Mayu, Mighty Mouse back there. See if he can hit a seam and take one. Get a good kickoff return here. A little pop-up, short. Mayu's going to field it. He don't have a whole lot of blockers there. He's going to try to reverse all the way up opposite side and gets a decent return across the 35.
Good job of cutting up field there and picking up what you can.
So the Warriors will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. We don't have the highest vantage point here, so we're a little low. So we'll do our best as trying to figure out where things are at and whatnot. All right, it'll be Boogie Levingston at quarterback. D. Campbell in the backfield with him. 2 receivers each side. CJ in motion. Handing it off. D gets caught up inside. Starting offense for the Warriors. Again, D. Campbell in the backfield. Grant Baldwin is your super back. At receiver, number 0, Johnny McCarty. Number 1, C.J. Levingston. Number 19, Alex Mayu. Number 11, Jack Boyles. Your tight end is number 7, Jackson Sampson. From right to left up front, number 77, Noah Bourgeois. 53, Tyler Breaux. 58, Seth Kimball. 63, Gordy White. And 74, Doug Kelly. Boogie gonna had McCarty open, just threw it out of bounds. He had him for an little easy access throw there. Just was off on his accuracy.
Yeah, and early coming to the quick game there, though, Coach. That's what we were talking about a little bit in pregame. Take what they can give you in the pregame.
Brusly's going to line up Now we got
Stoppage.
stoppage. Coach, did we not have our football out there? That may have been the deal. Nope, we did, but we were just looking for another one. 3-man front for Brusly. Got one of their linebackers mugged up in there. He's going to drop out. Boogie's got room. He had Mayu down the sideline, couldn't find him. He gets forced out of bounds. The Warriors are going to be 3 and out on their first possession.
Yeah, and you roll them there. Just I think worried about some of the pressure up the middle from this Brusly pass rush. And had Mayu, like you said, down the sideline, but it was late in the progression. I don't think Boogie had time to get deep there.
Yeah, he was looking more towards the sticks. He had Jack Boyles right there in front of him that was covered. Here's Ben Jones back to punt. And it took a long time, Coach, for Jones to kick that, and he got blocked and picked up by number 8, Oxley. Coach, I'm not sure why it took him so long to get that punt off.
Me either.
That was a long, long time. So the block punt gives Brusly the football inside the 20-yard line. They're going to mark that thing at the 17-yard line, I believe.
I know we've had a field goal block this year. Is that our first punt
Yes.
to be blocked?
Yes. And Brusly has done that a few times this year, and I know Coach Leger had that on his list of be alert for that. So the Warriors' defense is going to have to step up big time here.
And this is the matchup to watch. Bottom of the screen, 0 versus CJ.
Yep, Drake Vincent, your quarterback. They're going to hand it off on the stretch. And nice job by the Warriors. They're going to take him down for a loss.
Yep.
Coach, Champ Williams just blew that up. He got knifed through his gap. That's number 22, Robdrick Covington. Your other offensive players for the Panthers, number 0, Patrick Gales, number 2, Cordell Oxley, number 5, Marion Irving, and number 9, Reggie Riley. Up front, 74, Keandrick Brown, 69, Keaton Mathern, 60, Mason Dupree, 76, Jermon McGinnis, and number 55, Landon Pearson. And whistles all over the place. And Brusly, I think Brusly called timeout. Yeah, they called timeout. Brusly's going to call a timeout here with, well, was looking to see how much time was left, but we got a timeout. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Brusly coming out of the timeout. They lost 2 back to the 19-yard line. 2nd and 12. Yes, that is our band, which is right to the left of us.
Yes. Yes. Pretty good little crowd we got for the Warriors here.
Yeah, shift from Brusly. Coach, those guys were not set long enough at all. Nice job by
Good
the Warriors.
defense.
That was Sutton. Almost came up with that. Coach, that's illegal motion. Neither one of those receivers was set for a second. That'll be kind of the storyline, I guess, of the game here. What are these referees going to let them get away with, or either team get away with? Got a bunch set here to the near
Big
side.
3rd and 12 here.
Single receiver to the top of your screen. find number 0. Going with the pump and go. They hit him on the quick hitch. And he got away. Yeah, Coach, they're going to mark him down inside the 10 and see what number. I think
Inside
that's
the
number
5.
5, Irving.
Down like the 2 or 3 yard line down
Yeah,
there.
the 2-yard line, Coach. And right inside, Covington.
Good hold there.
Came up short. So down to the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Like Horton and company there on the stop.
Motion, little orbit motion. Reversing back out. Going to hand it to Covington, who gets in. Bounced off a couple of tacklers and gets in for the touchdown. So with 9:01 left to go here in the first, Brusly punches it in for the first score. Here comes the swinging gate. Warriors just saw this recently. Coach, that's interesting. They just
Subbed on the.
subbed a snapper in, and the snapper that was in there on the swinging gate is now the holder. And that kick is really, really off and low, but it was good. So with, again, 9:01 left, your score 7-0 Brusly. We'll be back.
The 36th annual Warrior Golf Classic is happening Monday, November 3rd at Greystone Golf and Country Club. Registration opens at 8:30 a.m. with a 9:30 a.m. shotgun start. Sponsorships are available, so gather your team and come support the Warriors on the green. Log on to smhsbr.org to register today.
All right, we are back. So the quick start for the Panthers up here early. Corrado has it teed up. Romero, Mayu back deep. Same kick, short, kind of sky kick to Mayu.
Good,
Slips it,
good.
gets to the outside. Mayu just
Good
shy of the
return.
40. Great
Good
return
return.
by Mighty Mouse. I think they threw a flag, Coach. I think they're gonna have a face mask.
Back it on. Man, that I did not think we were going to end up out on the 40 on that return. The way it started, he had 4 or 5 Brusly Panthers right there ready.
Yep.
Good cut, squeaked through.
Coach, I don't know who our ball boy is right now, but he's got
Having issues.
he's got to figure it out.
Having some big time issues. When the head coach has to ask for the ball, we're having issues.
Well, maybe there
No
wasn't
face
maybe
mask.
there wasn't a face mask. I thought they were discussing a penalty. All right, it'll be Warrior ball at the their own 39-yard line. 3 receivers at the top of your screen. Low snap toss outside. Conti, nothing. The snap just threw him off, Coach.
Yeah, the whole timing there. Boogie, good job of fielding that.
I mean, he had to go down at his shoe tops to get that one. It's going to be a loss of 3.
And just stretched out a little bit there because of the timing. Usually, by the time Boogie corralled that, generally the ball's already out of his hands on that power sweep.
Yep. Empty set. Motion. They're going to fake the power sweep that time, and Boogie's going to pick up. Going to get 4 or 5, but that's going to now make it a 3rd and 7. So I think I gave him 6, got him out to the 42-yard line. 3rd and 7 here. Another big 3rd down. Good snap. Boogie's got a lot of time. Trying to hit Johnny on the corner route.
Yeah,
That was number 1 on the coverage.
Lejeune.
And number 14 was there as well, Ricard. Both Ricard and Lejeune both getting up a little.
Yeah.
Lejeune's limping pretty good, and Ricard's kind of holding his hip. All right, Warriors going to have to punt.
Fire punt this thing.
Yeah, you got to get rid of this. They're coming after it. And he dropped it and just got it off and takes a sideways bounce. Looks like the ball slipped out of Ben Jones's hand. And a very, very short punt, only to the 40-yard line. And Brusly, once again, will have pretty good field position.
Good job of Ben Jones getting
Yeah,
that
he
out.
got it out. Yeah, he got it out.
Give your defense a chance. I mean, last possession they were inside the red zone when they took over.
Yeah, you almost had your heels on the goal line to start the drive.
Warriors able to take it to a 3rd and long on that first set of downs there, and then two good goal line stops up front. So I think the Warrior defense has done a decent job outside of that one big play.
Gale's in motion. Going to run the stretch back here to the short side.
He's being held. Sampson,
Coach, and no call.
There it
There
is.
it comes. He had to throw it. Coach, here's what I don't understand. How did the guy, the referee, who was standing right here
on the line of scrimmage,
not see that, but then the guy from way behind on the opposite side of the field throws the flag? I just don't get it.
I'll never understand.
Maybe I just need to stop worrying about it and stop asking the question. But I'm not.
No,
Everybody
really
out
is.
there is probably saying, why do you keep complaining?
No, but he's 10 yards in front of his face, lined up square to him. And that flag's got to come 25 yards from behind the play.
All right.
And I think the whiteout was waiting on him like, is that guy going to throw that?
Yeah.
That's why I came in a little late there. Good job of Sampson, too, doing the patented throw your hands up in the air when you're being held.
Uh-huh. All right, the bunch set to the near side again. Play action pass. They're going to try to look for a shot. And
nobody in the area.
Coach, that's because Hayden East reached out and had a massive hold of number 5's jersey.
Yep.
No call. We'll take it.
We will take it.
I will take that every day and twice on Sunday. That's number 6 out there. That is Darian Bennett, the receiver to the far side.
Yeah,
that's Bennett and Oxley to the far side. Riley and Gales here to your near side.
I think you're going to
2nd and 20.
CJ just as Gale's shadow all night. I think they went over that.
It might not be a bad idea.
Oh, I agree.
And there's Gales underneath. They had a couple of defenders under that, but they couldn't corral it, and Gales is going to take it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Brusly's going to hurry up here.
Coach Leger saw something. He was jumping up and down trying to get his defense's attention.
Pre-snap, yep.
You had two defenders underneath, and the quarterback, Vincent, was able to just thread it right over top of him.
Good ball.
Huge gain. There's this bubble to Riley, and he's run out of bounds on the far side. So he got.
Might be about a 2nd and 1 here.
Yeah, looks. Yeah, 2nd and 1 down about the 7. Two receivers to the near side. Got 6:24 left to go in the first quarter. And Brusly's got to call another timeout. So we'll take the timeout with him as Warrior Broadcast Network.
At StreamPay, we believe payroll is more than just numbers. It's about people. When you partner with us, you always know who you're working with. Real experts and real support. No call centers, no confusion. Just a trusted partner invested in your success. StreamPay. Payroll made personal.
All right, we are back. It is 2nd and 1 down at the 7-yard line. Brusly has the ball knocking on the door again. Put their second score on the board. The Warriors can bow their necks here. Stretch play again. Warriors had a couple players there, but Covington was able to get the corner, stays in bounds, got very close to the goal line. Looks like he's down around about the 1-yard line.
Good speed of him getting to the outside there.
Yeah, he's at the 2, and they're going quick. Covington takes it in for the touchdown. .56 on the clock. 13-0. It'll be Gerardo set to kick again. High snap, and Gerardo gets that one up a little bit better than the first. And no good.
Wow.
So 5:56 left. 13-0 is your score. Warriors down. We'll be back. All right, so the Warriors down early here, just about halfway through the first quarter. We'll set to receive again for the third time. See if the offense can get something moving. I think at this point, this is almost the time where like you have to get something going here on offense.
Yeah, I think so too.
You got to try to get some points on the board here, however it is.
And break up some of this offensive momentum. Brusly's
Yeah, little deeper kick, Mighty Mouse again, and gets taken down at about the 25-yard line, right about the middle of the field.
All right, yeah, D Campbell in the backfield. It's like Boyles and Livingston to the near side.
Yeah,
McCarty up top.
Yeah, the super back, Baldwin in there as well. Handoff, D. Campbell, try in the middle. And tried to bounce it. There's just nothing there at all, Coach.
Yeah, tried to go the option off the orbit motion there. And hopes of getting to the edge.
Yeah, Livingston. Nothing. Nothing at the 26-yard line. No gain. That was the option. Campbell finds a crack and gets to they're marking him at the 32 or 33-yard line. So giving you a third and manageable, the first third and manageable you've had on the evening, Coach.
That's right. 3rd and 3 here.
Yeah, ball's at the 33-yard line. You got to pick this one up right here.
Yeah.
Got to pick this one up.
We're going to go back to D here.
And they're going to hand it to him on the stretch play. Got caught up.
Oh,
and
go
broke
ahead.
free. See if he got enough. Yep, first down, Warriors. And that was all.
What
and now a late flag coming in.
It's on Brusly, I think. Oh no!
Oh
Block
my
in the
goodness.
back.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Coach.
In that spot.
That came in so late too.
Oh.
Coach, is that? Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm not gonna make the joke.
Oh.
Now they're discussing it. They got enough yardage for the first down.
Yeah.
And the Zebras are having a very intense discussion over here about this.
They're trying to see. I think they're discussing whether it's a dead ball.
It can't be a
It
dead
can't
ball.
be. It's inside the play. Yeah.
And so that's going to move them back 10. That'll be repeat third down.
3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. And we're going to take a timeout.
Yep, timeout. Warriors will be back. All right, we are back. So what was a first down has now become a 3rd and long after the very questionable block in the back. And Coach Guidry in the chat again this evening. What's up, Coach?
How are you, Coach?
Hadn't seen Ron Swanson in there yet.
Ron will find his way in.
Warriors going to have to drop back. They toss it
Go
out.
ahead.
D. Campbell
Get
was
there.
open. First down, Warriors. Unless this referee in the back here wants to throw a penalty 5 seconds after the play
Let's
again.
see.
No.
Oh, 5 seconds have passed. We're good.
Nope. All right, first down, Warriors.
Good job of McCarty running off his man there, getting him out of that area that they were going to dump down to D in.
Hey, D was wide open, Coach.
Yep.
There was nobody anywhere near him.
Yep.
Good job of Boogie finding him, realizing that he was wide open. 2 receivers to the top. CJ in motion. They're going to fake it, give it to D up the middle, and tried to bounce it back to the near side. Nothing. There's just a pile of humanity right there on the inside.
D getting up a little gingerly
little
there.
slowly there. I don't know whether that's a knee or if that's an ankle.
I'm going to side on the fact that it's just cold. Bones creaking a little bit, muscles a little tight.
Boogie going to drop straight back. Hits
Good
McCarty.
Good ball.
McCarty slipped, but they're going to, looks like they're going to give him enough for a first down. Warriors.
Really good timing there, McCarty. Good job of finding the sticks. D getting that, or
Yeah.
Boogie getting that ball out right on time.
At the 50-yard line.
All right.
Three receivers, top of the screen. Bubble. CJ trying to find a little bit of room. Nothing there. The throw was a little bit off. Kind of caused him to have to spin around a little bit.
Yep, a little behind. Pick up a 1 there. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
There's a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9.
3-by-1 look. McCarty the solo to the top of the screen.
Toss. D's trying to hit the edge. Gets hit inside out. Oxley was
There's
there.
a late flag. What is that?
Doug Kelly involved in something.
It's on Doug.
Personal foul.
After the play.
So that'll back him up 15. That'll
It's going to
Bring
put a
him back.
damper on that drive.
Yeah, bring him back to about the 36, 37-yard line. Yeah, so tough. That's a 3rd down too, Coach. The
Yep.
down counted. It was after the play. That's what makes it even worse.
Yep. I can live with the holding there. Give me 2nd and 20, but 3rd and 24.
Post-play personal foul makes it all the way back and brings up a 3rd and 23. They got to get this ball to Plaquemine. Screen pass. D's got some room. Puts his head down. Still
Almost.
just gets across
Almost.
the 45.
He's pointing for it, but I think
Yeah,
it's a few short.
he's about 4 yards short. But that gives them the opportunity to
Hey.
probably go for it.
Yeah, what an effort there. And I think you got to go hard count here.
Oh,
See if
they're
you
going
can catch
to
him.
give him the 43-yard line. So they gave him an extra yard. I thought he got tackled at the 44, but they're going to give him the 43.
They're going to check in Contine here. Great effort by D.
All right, 4th and 3. Ball at the 43-yard line of
Give
Brusly.
Give him a hard count. See if you can get it for free. There it is.
The Brusly D-line kind of flinched just a little bit, and Warriors are going to have to take a timeout. So we'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, here we go. 4th down and 3. Coach number 14, Ricard, is playing a lot tighter over here on McCarty.
Yeah, he's pressed.
Really no safeties deep. The 2 safeties are down pretty far. They got pressure coming in Boogie's face. He's got room to get the first down.
Yep.
And he gets it. First down, Warriors. Great job of Boogie escaping the pocket.
And then the awareness to know the sticks and get there. Man, that play started ugly. I was worried there.
Yeah, I mean, you had all those guys down in the box, and they brought the house.
Hey, yeah,
Boogie was able to
press,
scramble.
The press coverage allowed that. You got to run with your man when you're playing that close and press.
Picked up about 6. Little motion, little shift from the Warriors here. Hand off, Conti, nothing. There's just nothing inside, Coach.
Nope.
Warriors have tried to probe that inside run just a little bit.
Clock down to minute 35 here.
Yeah, first quarter.
Yeah, first quarter.
Yeah, you're sending in your 4 wides. Warriors are going to their shift to look here.
Empty set.
Diamond. They only got, Coach, they got 2 on 4 over there.
Yep, they're going to go to
Throw
it.
it out there. Conti catches it. And Brusly did a good job of securing it.
Well, yeah, we had 3 blockers out there, and you totally whiffed them. One of the men ended up, it was 3 on 2 blocking, and you whiffed on 1.
Yeah, you just can't let that happen.
No.
You just cannot let that happen. I mean, the Warriors got exactly what they wanted right there.
Yep.
Another low snap, Boogie, and flags coming all over the place. False start. Yep, false start. Like the snap didn't even get late snap. That's going to back them up. So we've seen a couple of snap issues again, rearing its ugly head tonight.
This is the second set of downs in a row where you
back behind the sticks.
Yep.
Third and long.
Third down.
Back to the 41. It's 3rd and 13. Do not want to live in this. Nice route by McCarty.
Yep.
Ran that 12-yard curl, 15-yard curl. Grabs it, first down, Warriors. Nicely done by Boogie to McCarty. Looks like the ball is going to be at the 23-yard line. About a 15-yard gain. Warriors are going to let it go to the second quarter.
We said we needed it, a good, long, sustained drive here.
Yeah, Warriors are putting it together, so we'll head to the second quarter. Your score 13-0. We'll be back.
Welcome to Grounds Crew, a locally owned landscape company that makes your outdoor dreams come to life. Whether you need your lawn looking its best, want to create a stunning garden oasis, or just dreaming of the perfect outdoor play area, we've got you covered. Looking for more privacy and security? We offer professional fence installations to frame and protect your outdoor space. Looking for more sitting area for the family? We install custom patios to meet your expectations. At Grounds Crew, we specialize in landscaping, fencing, lighting, maintenance, and more. It's time to elevate your outdoor experience. Call us today at 225-333-8582 or visit us at groundscrew.com to schedule your consultation. Grounds Crew, where we make your outdoor space extraordinary.
All right, we are back. Brusly up 13-0 as we get started here in the second quarter. Warriors on the move after the 18-yard pitch and catch from Boogie to Johnny to pick up the first down. Two backs in the backfield now. D. Camel and Baldwin on either side. Handoff. D to the left, trying to find the stretch. He picks up about 3
or 4
out
yeah.
to the 20. It's up 20, only 2-yard pickup to the 21. 2nd and 8 for the Warriors on the 2-yard pickup from D. Camel. 2 receivers near side. Sampson tight end on the backside to the far side of the field there. Fake jet, cut back.
Go ahead, D.
D's got room. Gets tripped up. Nice job, D. Camel. Number 4, Hunter Bickham.
They're just
Saved the touchdown. First down, Warriors.
faking the jet sweep there to CJ and the counter underneath to D. Camel.
Coach,
got to ride that hot hand right now.
The eye candy.
Yep.
On the jet sweep. Overload to the far side of the field. 2 backs. We're going to go with that stretch run again. D hitting the edge, cutting it back.
Good blocking. Good blocking out there.
No signal yet.
Just short.
A couple of Warriors thought he got in. They're way over there on the far side of the field. Really hard to see all the way over there from our vantage point. What are we waiting on here?
They're going to spot him really short at the 5.
Holding on the Warriors.
Yep.
There's a flag over there. A flag thrown, holding. Yeah, it's thrown at the 5, so it'll be 10 yards back. It'll be 2nd and goal from back around the 15-yard line. Must have been on one of the receivers out there blocking, either Johnny or CJ. I think it was probably on, looked like more on CJ because that was thrown a little bit further upfield and a little bit further on the outside.
So we're going to sub out that heavy package, go back to 4 wide.
Yeah, try to spread them back out again. But the 4 receiver look, the quad diamond look with Johnny as the bad guy. They got a fake.
Oh, yeah.
They got a
big
play touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Warriors.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny McCarty to Jack Boyles, touchdown, Warriors. They pull out the
How's
trick
that
play.
for a wrinkle for you, Coach?
Coach, I knew something was up when I saw Johnny as the back guy in that diamond, and they pull it off with the
I
trick play
saw it
touchdown.
earlier when we thought that we weren't using the proper ball. They got the ball back into Johnny McCarty all the way over here on the pass numbers, and I almost said it. He threw an absolute dime dart to our sideline. I said, man, Johnny's got an arm on.
There you go, yep.
Everything sets
Warriors.
something up.
Everything
That's exactly
sets
right,
something up.
Coach.
Yep.
You saw that earlier. It was a no-gainer, and here we are.
Yep.
What a call by Coach Blake Kling up there.
And a good thing is, even if you want to set Johnny back there again, he can catch it and get some yards after catch on him.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
So it's not
now
like
they got to respect it.
It's not a guarantee, but Johnny stepped back, and Boogie hit him on a backwards pass, and then Jack Boyles in the end zone. Jack was covered, and Johnny's throw actually threw him open. That was a nice little pitch and catch there. So your score, 13-7. Warriors down by 6. We'll be back. All right, we are back. Ben Jones has it teed up, far hash. Bust this thing in the end zone, Ben. Come on, Ronaldo. High kickoff. Going to be fielded
Champ got held.
Coach, a lot of room, Coach. And
There's the flag. There it is.
Coach, I think every referee on the field threw the flag. Jack Boyles makes the saving tackle back.
Very, very late
Yeah,
flag for us, but
tons of laundry on the field.
that was the Champ hold.
Coach, sign one of them referees up for,
What an honor.
Baton Rouge Ancient Athletes,
Yeah.
man. He friggin' has a cannon on him.
We need to let him throw the next flea flicker.
Yeah. Woo. He launched that thing. Yeah, you called the Champ got just tackled
Yep.
on that return.
Man, these flags are coming late. They're getting the call,
know.
but they're coming
I
late.
know. Yeah, so that backs them all the way up to the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Jack Boyles came off a little gingerly. Vincent in the gun. Straight drop back, little pump. He's wide open
Good
down
ball.
the seam, Coach.
Yeah, and that was a really good ball.
And the Warriors missed the tackle. That was number 2, Cordell Oxley, just right up the seam. And there's a flag back at the 15-yard line. I don't know what that is.
Well, let's hope that's a Panther penalty there.
Yeah, the Panthers are walking backwards.
Yeah, man, this little quarterback, funny looking release, but he'll pick you apart if you give him time back there.
I mean, Oxley went right up the seam. He was the slot receiver.
We got
And still discussing.
man, shot. We got a couple of Warrior alumni joining now. We got Peyton Bro out there in
Hell yeah.
Ascension Parish.
Hell yeah. Chris Melanson.
Chris Melanson over there with the G team. Gordon
Yeah,
McKernan.
man.
Throw us some
And-
insight on the coaching search over there.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody wants to be associated with that.
I know it.
It's a loss of down. I missed the call, Coach. What?
It's a loss down.
Yeah, something on a loss of down.
No, they're going to keep it first down over here.
I thought he went behind the head with the loss of down call.
Might have been a lineman downfield, maybe. I don't see how, but 5-yard penalty.
The PA announcer announced the loss of down. Vincent again gonna come down this sideline. He is wide open, Coach.
Yeah.
And he's gonna house it. He is gonna house it. They went right at Hayden East, and number 6, Bennett, just ran right by him.
You said it, Coach. They like to go to the air, and they're good at it.
Coach, and they have, and I think we talked about this. They are going to the opposite side of wherever CJ's at.
Yep. Which, we said it pre-game. You don't want number 0 Gales to beat you, and outside of one big reception, we've kind of kept him quiet through one.
$19-7, 9:48 left. It's up, and there's a flag thrown right here on the near side. It was good. See what this call is going to be. Got a back to us. There's the white hat. Nope, no flag.
Leaving it.
All right, so we'll take a timeout. 20-7, we'll be back. All right, we are back. All right, so Warriors go down and score, and then momentum goes right back to Brusly on the big touchdown. Mighty Mouse dodges one tackler, dodges two tacklers, three, makes another guy miss, and then goes down at the 21-yard line. The Warriors will take over first down at the board says 22. Yep, the 21-yard line. That's what I thought. Thought it was the 21. All right, Coach Guidry. See you later. Chuck out.
Go ahead.
Baldwin and Sampson shifting. Low snap again. Contine slipped a little bit, but he's going to keep churning those legs across the 25. Looks like down to the 27-yard line. Yep, 27-yard line. Picked up 5, so second. This will be a 2nd and 4. He picked up about 6. Same shift. A 4-man front. Contine this side. Dodges a tackler. Gets hit as he gets to the 30-yard line. See if that gives him up. Yep, first down, Warriors. Good job by Contine. Again, Coach, Contine not going down after the first contact. Got press coverage right here. Ricard on CJ. Press coverage on both sides, Coach. So they now come down a little bit, cheating into the box. Johnny's wide open. Boogie floats it. Johnny catches it. Trying to dodge the tackler all the way down to the 25-yard line. First down, Warriors. Great pass from Boogie to Johnny McCarty.
You called it, Coach, the press coverage.
Yeah. Just ran right by it. The Brusly's, all their secondary have now, their eyes are completely in the backfield. Now the Warriors have had a little success running the ball. Goes back to the whole point of not a whole lot of success really, really early on, especially on those inside runs, but we found something on the edge, and there we go. Stretch play, Contine bounces it outside, gets taken down at the knees. Got chopped down. Going to lose a couple. Yeah, back to the 27, loss of 2, 2nd and 12. I know it's not Contine's style of running, but he had a cutback alley. If he would have stuck his foot in the ground and kind of bent it back a little bit to the left, it looked like he had a little bit of room possibly. But he's really kind of a one-cut guy. Boogie fakes it in the middle, almost. Bickham on the tackle, and number 59, Jonathan Banks, saved what almost could have been a touchdown right there.
Yep.
Good pull from Boogie. 3rd and manageable now. 3rd and 4 at the 19. 4-down territory, Coach.
You're exactly right.
I think you got to put touchdowns on the board in this game. I don't know field goals are going to do much. D. Camel on the stretch, cuts it, kind of lost his footing just a little bit as he tried to cut.
Give him one there, maybe two.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 4th and about 2 they got on the board at the 17. It's more like 4th and 3 from up here. Here we go. 4th down. Ball down at the 18-yard line, 4th and 3.
Oh, almost got him on the edge.
And Warriors are going to take the timeout again. We'll go to timeout with them. Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. Warriors are going to come out and go with the field goal attempt. Ball's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line, about a 35-yard attempt for Ben Jones. The Warriors are going to elect just to try to take some points here. 6:16 left to go in the half.
35-yarder here?
Yep. Ball will be placed down on the 25. Good snap, good hold. It's up.
It's good.
Long enough. It's good.
Yep.
Ronaldo knocks it through. And he coming up a little bit slow, Coach. So with 6:11 left to go, your score 20-10. We'll be back. All right, we are back. Again, 6:11 left in the first half, 20-10. That was a fantastic kick
It really was.
from Ben Jones. Coach, that probably was going to be good from 50.
Yeah.
He smoked it. He hit the turf. Looked like he came up a little slow. Hopefully he didn't pull a hammy or something.
Stretching his shoulder out a little bit.
Yeah. High kick. Going to be short of the end zone. Cold night. Ball's not going as far. And they're going to take the kickoff return out to the 38-yard line. Cody Doming getting up slowly.
I've seen a lot of slipping and falling out there tonight, Coach.
There's a little bit of a
fresh
dew.
turf.
There's a little dew out here too. I feel a little bit of a moisture in the air, so
Yep.
I'm sure there's a little bit of a dew on that fresh turf again, like you said. Turf's probably still a little slick.
Yep.
Coach, they're going to Cooper Torito, the freshman, out here at corner. Number 81, Torito.
They got Gale in the flat.
Gales on the bubble.
Yeah, Wyndham got
Coach.
held into tomorrow. Nobody.
Coach, I don't know how you don't call that. He had his entire jersey in his hand.
You could see his back plate.
Yep.
That's bad.
Quinn needs to go take. He must not be in drama. He needs to get a little bit more dramatic on that. Act and play it out just a little bit more. Sell it a little bit more.
Yep.
Like Sampson, throw his hands up in the air and fall backwards. There's the pump and go again. Over the middle, finds a receiver. That's Irving. Gang tackled. Brady Patton and others were there. Yeah, it's going to be short, so set up a third and short for the Panthers. 3rd and 3. Like ball's going to be right at the 45-yard line. They need the 48-yard line for a first down. They got to take a shot right here, Coach.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to go bunch. Or they could try to just run that short side, that weak side stretch that they've run a couple times. Force our edge defenders to try to do something on that short side. They just motioned Riley over there. They're going to go right up the middle. They're going to get held.
Short.
Yeah, they might have got one. Great job by the Warrior defense.
What a buck up there.
Let's see what Brusly decides to do right here. See if they go with the punt. Or if they're going to try to go for it and trust that their defense can make a stop. And 4th and 2. Whoa, Coach.
Whoa.
Coach.
Whoa.
What a spot they gave him.
Forward
Man,
progress
oh man,
is
oh
crazy
man.
there.
Man,
They're going to
oh man,
punt.
oh
They're
man.
going
They're
to
going
punt.
to punt. And they run the fake, and they get it, Coach. They had us running off the field at the last second, and then they quick snapped it.
Yeah, if they sub, did they sub there?
Yeah, they did. They
They're
set
supposed to
their
let us
entire.
sub.
I don't know if there is that rule in high school football.
Wow.
And that's a first down on the fake. Coach, I'm not sure if they have the substitution rule in high school.
Wow. Props to Brusly's coaching staff. That's pretty good.
Yep. Stretch, and you got a coach, guys slipping all over the place again.
Yep.
Covington is going to take it. Yep, gets it in. 47-yard touchdown run from Covington. Coach, you had Champ getting tackled
in the backfield, yeah.
In the backfield. Like maybe another grab out here on the perimeter, but just a lot of slipping down on the ground by the defenders.
Yeah.
26-10.
And was that doming out here?
Yeah,
he did a great effort.
He had a shot. He had Covington and then just couldn't corral him, and then Covington broke away, made that last cut, scored. Gerardo. And it is good. So with 3:16 left, 27-10, we'll be back. All right, we are back. Again, 3:16 left to go. 27-10 is your score.
Gavin Romero and Alex Mayu back deep for the Warriors. Gerardo in to kick off for the Panthers. The kickoffs are sponsored by Rolling Railroad.
Gerardo, the line drive kick. McCarty fields it.
Go ahead.
Going to try to get as much as he can. Breaks a tackle.
Hold that ball. Keep moving.
Carrying defenders. And there it is.
Yep.
Right.
Hey.
We got a little bit of a brouhaha going on the sideline. They threw the flag, so it'll be 15 yards after. Job by Johnny McCarty there, catching that line drive punt.
Good job of Coach Leger putting himself in the middle of that pile and
Yeah.
separating
I
everybody.
think they're going to mark him out at the 45, so it should be 15 from there. So it should be down to the 41-yard line of Brusly, which is be first. Yep, 15 yards from the end. That'll push it out to the 39-yard line. Sorry, 39-yard line. First down, Warriors.
Hey, you need a little spark there right before half.
Yeah, if you can
Senior wide receiver gives it to you.
go on a little 3-minute drive, put this in the end zone, make it 27-17.
Yep. If you score here, surprise one side coming out of half.
Good. Not a bad idea, Coach.
Hey.
All right, 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Single receiver back here is Johnny McCarty. Low snap again. Boogie's going to roll to his left.
Not much there.
Nothing's there. Throws it away.
Okay. Get to the line.
And they're throwing the grounding flag. He didn't get it past the line of scrimmage, Coach. Spot foul. So it'll be back to the 50. So it'll be
nothing downfield, though. It'll be
nope.
Coverage.
Nope. It didn't get back to the line of scrimmage is the reason why they're throwing that flag.
Even if you're out the pocket.
And Boogie was being grabbed, but he just... So spot foul, loss of down. Coach, he didn't throw it from the 45-yard line.
No, that's wrong.
He threw it from the 50.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Or is it 5 yards from the spot of the foul? Or it should just be a spot foul.
I thought it was a spot foul and a loss of down.
I thought it was too. I must be completely wrong then, Coach.
Yeah. That's what they gave him. They gave him a loss down and 5 from the spot.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. A little low snap. Been down there all day. D. Campbell wide open in the flat on the far side of the field. He's going to pick up that lost penalty yardage and plus more. They're going to give him the 34-yard line. A 21-yard catch and run. That brings up a 3rd and 5 to the 34-yard line. So third and medium here. 2 downs to get this. Clock stop at 2:51. CJ wide open over the middle. Go down, CJ. Don't fight. Just go down. Go down, and that should be a personal foul jumping on top of that pile. But they're not going to throw it.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Something came out late.
That's on them. That's on them.
Got to be on them, Coach. Coach, we're a little testy in the stands tonight.
Look, it's intense, but I welcome this after some of the years past.
After some of the funerals we've been to.
The tennis matches.
Yes. Yep, on Brusly. 15 yards, tacked on, first down, Warriors. Good job by CJ catching it over the middle. Coach, there is tons of room open over the middle.
Yep.
If the Warriors gave them time there. Good job by the offensive line to give Boogie time to see that connection to his brother. First down, Warriors all the way to the 8. First and goal for the Warriors at the 8-yard line with 2:29 left to go.
So when we dial up here, going to
Hand off deep, bounces it outside.
Yep.
He's got room.
Yep.
Touchdown, Warriors. Good job by D. Camel. That's what an athlete like D can do for you right there. The middle was botched up, all piled up, and he just one cut outside. He had a open lane touchdown.
Oh. We had Miss Rabelais, who led on senior retreats in the chat, checking in on Mr. Jeff this evening.
There you go, Bryn. A mainstay on the front row at the volleyball games.
Yes, indeed.
Yell leader, cheering them on. Speaking of volleyball, we'll talk a little about them here in a little bit.
Good.
It's good. So, 2:21 left to go, 27-17. We'll be back.
The 36th Annual Warrior Golf Classic is happening Monday, November 3rd at Greystone Golf and Country Club. Registration opens at 8:30 a.m. with a 9:30 a.m. shotgun start. Sponsorships are available, so gather your team and come support the Warriors on the green. Log on to smhsbr.org to register today.
All right, we are back. It'll be Ben Ronaldo Jones
Go ahead, Ronaldo.
set to kick off again. Big boot heading towards the sideline. And now trying to come to the far side. Look at Champ, almost, Coach. Just couldn't bring him down. And Coach, they must have some kind of Vaseline or something on.
The arm
They're
tackles
slipping
aren't
right
sticking.
through everybody. Get the stickier stuff on your gloves.
Oh.
Need to find that jar of the stuff. Remember the movie The Replacements?
Yes.
The receiver stuck his hand and then stuck.
It's impossible.
Yep.
Gorilla Glue. Yeah, it is the temperature tonight that's hindering Ben Jones' touchbacks. He's been about 2-3 yards shorter.
Peyton Dawson limping off,
Phew.
Coach.
That is not good news. Coach Hutch checking him out over here.
Yeah.
Looks like an ankle.
There's Jude Sherwood in there now. Johnny McCarty at corner on the near side. Fake. They're going to go right at him.
Yep.
To Bennett on the slant. He was open, Coach.
Yeah, he was.
Just a little RPO.
Had a step or two on him. Inside leverage there. Right off the fingertips. Dawson stretching out that ankle down there.
Yeah. Hopefully he can get back in there. One of the defensive leaders.
Get there.
Almost, and they're going to throw the flag for the hold. Gales.
That's incomplete. That's incomplete.
And no call on the pass at all. Because they haven't made a ruling on the completion or incompletion. Coach, that deep judge is on the struggle bus
Yes,
tonight.
he is. Yes, he is.
Struggle bus.
Yes, he is.
I mean, I know there was a penalty, but at least
You got to make the
you
call.
got to make a
there.
call.
Yeah. Yeah. He's,
I mean,
looks like a nice gentleman, though.
Maybe his skeleton costume is getting in the way. Or if that's just the natural state.
Yep. Got some pressure on number 7 back here on the quarterback.
Sampson came in there, got held.
Come on, Johnny.
McCarty back there. Did he
McCarty.
come with it? He got
McCarty
it! He got it! He got it! Picked it off! Good job by Johnny McCarty. There's a flag back at the quarterback. It's going to be hands to the face, Coach.
No.
Number 50's helmet is off. I don't know if Sampson got up underneath his face mask.
No.
I think it's going to be hands to the face, Coach.
Yeah, they're staying on the field.
Yep. It's going to be illegal hands to the face.
Wow.
What are they calling, Coach? There was the penalty there.
And it's second
They're not
and 35.
calling anything. It was. What do they call, Coach? What is the call?
What is the call?
They backed them up, and it's first, second, and third. Coach, I don't know what
What's
world's
the call?
going on. I'm lost. I am totally lost.
They bumped Champ out the end over here.
They put in Mason Graves on the inside. Motion from Gales.
Sampson and Champ, get back there.
Can throw it to Gales. They're going to try to get some catch and run.
Good job.
Gang tackling. Good job. Coach, I still have no idea. I'm totally lost on this. I didn't see a call made by the referee. 3rd and 27 after a gain of a couple. Warriors going to go with two safeties back deep. Back up.
Warriors with no timeouts.
1:08 and counting. Brusly has 1 timeout left. And false starts. Just don't hit anybody late.
Yep.
Coach, did they end up calling it incomplete on the interception and tack on the penalty? That's the only thing I could think of. But the back judge, the back sideline guy, was calling it an interception.
It had to have been. They had a discussion down here where the play took place.
3rd and very long. 3rd and 32. We got to get to White Castle to get a first down. And there's another hold. Warriors just need to decline that.
Yep.
We have no way to stop the clock, though. Decline it. It should be declined. You're going to have them a 4th, and they didn't get anything. Yeah, Warriors are going to decline it. Coach Lejay's saying, wave it off. Coach, this has been an interesting one.
This really has.
Interesting one this evening. It's Halloween, though, so, I mean,
roller coaster of emotions.
Yep. Coach, they do have the referee mic'd up. Kind of cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I wish I knew the assistant athletic director of St. Michael to see if we could request that capability.
I don't, that guy's not really, it's a little above his pay grade, I think.
Oh, there's the athletic director of St. Michael High School. I might have to go talk to him at halftime.
Exactly. All right, so it's going to be 4th and 32. Brusly still got their offense on the field. See if they run their offense off and run their unit, punt unit on. Yep, there they go. There's their punt unit going on. The Warriors,
Dude, that's crazy.
short kick. They're going to let it roll, and it takes a sideways bounce and a little bit of a roll. Going to come dead. Warriors going to have 43 seconds to do something with the ball here before halftime.
No timeouts, but
whatever they try, they need to make sure you have exceptional ball security.
yes.
Two hands on the ball if you're running it. If you make a catch, it's almost if you make a catch in the middle of the field, just get down so that we can get on the ball and spike it. If it's on towards the sideline, obviously get out of bounds. You really don't need to fight for extra yards. Just try to get as much as you can. Because Ben Jones has got the leg to kick a 35, 40-yarder. We've already seen the 35-yarder.
That would be huge.
Need about 15 yards. Johnny's gonna and pass interference. So that'll be 15 yards up. That'll put them at about the 30-yard line. They're at the 43, so maybe about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, and Johnny's looking at Coach Teague, the wide receivers coach, saying, "Feed me more."
Coach, this is where I might try the out and up.
Yep.
I might go with
I
out
actually
and up.
love that.
Because 14 is absolutely squatting
Biting.
on it. They got the safety over the top, but if you can try to occupy him with somebody coming back across in his face, you might be able to get it.
3-by-1 look again. Oh, yeah, he's pressed
number
way
3
up.
is hanging out on the hash. They're going to just try to run the stretch. No, they're going to give it to Conti. They got to get on the ball. They got to get on the ball and spike it. Got to get on the ball and spike it. Got to get set. And they do. All right, we're back. All right. 5 yards, Coach, and you're back to that 40-yard field goal range. No timeouts, though.
Oh,
you
he's
got
got
D.
D.
Campbell going up the sideline. Boogie tried to lay it out. Good job. Incomplete pass, stops the clock, 4th and 13. Do you try to get something in the end zone, or do you go ahead and kick the 40, that'd be about a 48-yarder.
His leg looked good on the last one, man.
Yeah, they're going to just elect to go for it here on 4th down with 15 seconds left. And Brusly's going to call a timeout. So that gives the Warriors a chance to talk about it, see what they want to try to do. That ball's spotted at the 32-yard line, so it would be about a 48-yard, 47-yard, 49-yard field goal.
Man, if he could boot it like he booted the 35, it's probably good.
I agree.
And the other option is you try to pick up 14 here, try to pick up 13 here, run to the line of scrimmage, spike, and then send your field goal unit out.
Yeah.
Try to kick a 35-yarder again.
They're going to have the two safeties back there for sure.
I think you go to the sticks and either try to get out of bounds or get on the ball.
Yeah, whatever routes you're running, they're going to be at least 15-yard routes. Get beyond the sticks. All right, they're going for it. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Got somebody in his face. Boogie escapes. He's got a lot of room back to the other side. He throws it back across.
He's got it. He's got him.
And Warriors Boogie.
Mighty Mouse.
With Mighty Mouse wide open. Backside, Boogie did a great job of just avoiding. Coach, he almost fell on the ground.
Man.
He just barely caught himself.
What a play, and that's backyard football. That's when Boogie's at his best, man.
32-yard touchdown strike from Boogie to Mighty Mouse. Mayu.
We got Adam Richard spamming the chat with yes, yes, yes,
Look
yes.
at that, man. Just unloading. All right, extra point. It's up.
Yep.
It is
Yep.
good.
Yep.
It is good. With 4 seconds left, your score, Brusly 27, St. Michael 24. We'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. Oh, Coach, we got one. We got one here, baby.
I didn't.
We got one going
You
tonight.
told me this 6 minutes into the game. I said you're crazy.
And we are back here, 27-24 game. Yeah, I mean, 6 minutes ago, Coach, it looked like Warriors went down 27-10, and everybody is just kind of, after they had scored, Brusly hits that big strike, goes up by 17, and next thing you know, boom, Warriors come back with 2 touchdowns.
It's in the
Here
air, man.
late.
Halloween, it's in the air.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
This is electric, Coach.
Yes, it is. All right, see what they like to do here on the kickoff. They squib it. Yeah, they're going to kind of line drive it. It's going to hit, skip, fumbled.
This is the end of the half.
You know, we got a lot of guys in one spot, Coach.
Gotta
And
make a
he's
play.
down. That's going to
All right.
that is
All
going
right.
to run the half out. So 27-24 is your score at halftime. We'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back again. We're about a minute and a half away from getting the second half kicked off. Jeff, that was a exciting first half.
That's about all you can ask for from an entertainment standpoint. I mean, several times in that, I'll go back to the first two possessions there for Brusly. You go down 13-0, and we're kind of like, man, if you don't catch a big drive here, this thing feels like it could start to get out of hand a little bit,
Yeah.
and you catch a decent little drive there, and then you brought it up earlier, but 5 minutes left in the second, you're down 27-10, and again, kind of feels like maybe this one's going to start to run away from you. Warriors come screaming back, 2 touchdowns there, big stop by the defense way down here in Brusly territory, and it's exciting. Of a push and pull kind of game as you can ask for. I'm really, really jacked up to see this second half.
Yeah, you got both teams fired up about the hit to their respective sidelines, and here come the Warriors. But the one thing I don't like is CJ is getting his shoulder wrapped up over here. Looks like maybe he's got a little stinger or something. Hopefully he can kind of shake that off. Looks like he's going to put the pads back on and be back out there. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back as the second half kickoff. Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, so it will be the Panthers who will receive the second half kickoff, which has been a little bit of a adventure for the Warriors tonight. Their kick coverage has been a little shaky. Right before the half, they almost busted one all the way. So we'll see if they kind of change the strategy on kind of what they're trying to do kickoff-wise. Jones will be on the kick. Again, I think the slight cold weather is kind of hindering Ronaldo's opportunity to put it in the end zone. And
that might get there.
That one is going to get there. It isn't.
No.
Yeah, okay. It took long enough for them to. They adjusted and moved Ben to a little bit more to the middle of the field. I think that was to allow him to really just go back and swing as hard as he can to try to get it in the end zone. Because he might put it on the hash over there. He's maybe a little worried about kicking it out of bounds. But he put that one in the end zone. That's the Ronaldo we all have come to know and love.
Yep.
It's costume night here tonight, Coach. The band is all dressed in costumes. The cheerleaders are, I believe that's some kind of zombie-looking look there. Students, not so much, but everybody else decked out in their costumes. Here comes Brusly out first, Drake Vincent. Toss out to Riley. Bobbled. It's going to be out of bounds.
In the middle, too.
Yeah, big time hold. Are they going to say catch and fumble, or are they going to say incomplete pass? They're saying incomplete. That'll be the 10-yard penalty. Will back them up to the 10-yard. Coach, what you told us something very, very interesting about the opposing quarterback at halftime.
Yes. I saw down there a young man from U High who I used to coach in 5th and 6th grade. He said he's here to cheer on his buddy, who's Drake Vincent, the quarterback to the Brusly Panthers, and that he grew 5 inches over the summer.
And he's a senior, too.
A senior.
Wow, he's tall. He is tall. I mean, he's definitely over 6 feet tall. Venture to guess what, maybe about 6'2", 6'3"?
6'2", 6'3". Big arm on him, too, man.
The lefty with a little bit of an awkward release, as we kind of noted. So 4 receivers, 2 each side. So this is where you got to watch those 4 verts against this cover 3 look of the Warriors. Hayden East back at corner on the near side. And they're going to run. East was there, Coach. He just missed it. He was there to challenge it and just could not knock it down. He's frustrated with himself.
In a position to make a play.
And a flag on the far side of the field.
See what we're going to get on that.
And it might be some kind of defensive holding or something.
50's got his helmet off again. He came off to the sideline.
Hoff Schooler, their coach, is paid at something. Could be a sideline. Yep, sideline warning.
Yep.
He is not happy. Coach Schooler. Been here for several years now as the Brusly Panther head coach. Little peeved over there.
Yeah.
Somebody might have peed in his Cheerios. All right, that ball's all the way out to the Warrior 49-yard line just like that. That's basically been Brusly's offense, Coach, is just these huge chunk plays. They haven't had to drive the ball yet. It's just been all chunk plays. There's the pump and go. Trying to get the Warriors. CJ was there almost. Almost.
Man.
And a holding call. Another holding.
Ron Swanson has joined us in the
Hey,
chat, Coach.
there he is. Hey, Ron, I got one thing. One thing. Sell me on Jimbo.
Sell me on Jimbo,
Sell me on Jimbo, Ron. Or no, I should say, sell me on Lane, Ron. Sell me on Lane. Let's go.
Do I have to sell you on Microsoft or Bill Gates, Ron Swanson?
My boy.
Oh, almost got a hand on it. Another flag.
Another holding penalty. Coach, Mason Graves got tackled by number 60. And we got whistles. Number 6, Bennett coming up. And another 10-yard holding penalty. Coach, number 50 is losing his mind over there.
Losing it.
Coach, nothing beats the freak out from the.
Oh my gosh, was that Westfeld?
No, Broadmoor.
Broadmoor.
Coach.
Wow.
I mean, just the crash and burn. So back to the 20 or 31-yard line. It's 1st and 30. Did they not mark that off? Play action pass again.
Get there.
Pressure. Graves was in his face. Vincent's going to run out of bounds.
Good job.
Great job. Mason Graves put the pressure on the freshman. Coach, the freshman getting a lot of playing time here.
These last 2 weeks, man, he's
Yep. You got Champ Williams out at end.
heck of an outing.
I know Peyton Dawson got banged up in the first half. The word was he was okay, but we haven't seen him back out saw him on the field on a kickoff, but don't know if he's gotten back out there on defense yet.
Good job of Sutton there, kind of collapsing down and forcing Drake Benson out.
There's the motion there from those 2 receivers.
No!
Sutton read it. He finally said, "You're not going to get me again on this one."
Good play to break that up.
Nice job by Ethan Sutton. And here we go, big 3rd down and 29.
Mason Graves getting
32-yard
fired up
line.
front. I love that kid's
Yeah,
energy, Coach.
he's going to be a good football player, Coach. Big freshman. Getting some good playing time here in this big game.
Champ and Sampson, get after the quarterback here.
And he dropped it.
Yep.
Incomplete, intended for Gales. That'll be up, bring up a 4th down. All right.
They're doubling Champ out, by the way, out here on the edge.
Yep. Yeah, they're putting a lot of emphasis on Champ. Decent punt right down the middle. Johnny McCarty trying to put a move on. That was Reggie Riley, the punter.
Is that the first punt we've seen from Brusly tonight? Second
punt.
Yep. In the momentum.
It could be a momentum changer.
You can feel that, Coach.
Yeah, just like Ron Swanson
Big
says,
stop.
smash that like button.
Oh, man.
All right, 1st down, Wallius here. Brusly's going to come out in
Get a
give
drive.
a four-man look here.
Take this thing and get a drive, Coach.
Boogie got flanked by back on each side. D. Campbell in motion. You're going to throw the swing out to him.
Oh.
Incomplete. Threw the ball a little bit behind him.
Yeah, D.
And he got rung up a little bit.
Yeah, just got
the wind knocked out of
right
him.
in the side of the stomach there. Yeah, that's
All right.
insane.
Contine checking in. Low snap again. And over CJ's head.
McCarty's guy slipped over here. I think he was later in the progression.
Yeah, CJ was reading that left side. Incomplete. So 3rd and 10. Warriors going empty. Plenty of time on the play clock. Boogie's got a lot of room to run. And he's going to get enough.
Yeah, that's
down.
it. That's it. The extra effort.
Ball spotted at the 44-yard line. Boogie with about an 11-yard pickup on that scramble. Good job of the line gave him time. He took the advantage of scrambling out and picking up enough yardage. Contine trying to find some room, nothing there.
That's one spot where the Brusly defense has been tough all night, is right up the middle.
Yeah, Contine wasn't able to bounce it. Yeah, no gain.
Second and 10 here. See if you can cut it down a little bit, make it a 3rd and manageable.
Boogie going to drop straight back.
Oh,
He's got a lot of time. He's going to throw it up. And incomplete. McCarty playing good defense there. They just went with the fades on each side. Max protect.
And actually great coverage by number 13 there.
Yeah, he was right there.
I thought the underthrow, usually in high school football, the underthrow will actually help you.
Rylan Johnson. Boogie need to get it out there just a little bit more. You got Hayden East out here at receiver. I don't know what happened to Mayu. He's hanging out on the sideline. He was the 4th receiver. Boogie's got time over the middle. Hits,
Get there, CJ.
And 1st down, Wallius. That's enough.
Right
about 12 picked up right there. 11 yards out to the 45-yard line. Another great job by your offensive line, giving Boogie time to step up in the pocket, which, Coach, we talked about that at the beginning of the year of how just impressed we were of his ability just to kind of step up in the pocket and kind of feel that out. You know, it's a really good quality for an older quarterback, especially a sophomore.
Yeah, and keeping his eyes downfield.
That's kind of always he's always does that. I mean, we saw evidence on that touchdown pass to Mighty Mouse. CJ in motion. He's going to backtrack.
Option
Fake.
with his brother.
And he's got room. Boogie's going to keep it, pick up a couple. Good idea. Just tuck it in, get as much as you can. Picked up about 2. So it'll be 2nd and 8. Ball at the 42-yard line of the Panthers, and whistles all over the place. What is this about? What? The 2 mouthpieces. CJ had 2 mouthpieces on. You can't have that in high school football.
I blame that on the college game.
Yep. So now Doming's going to have to come out, take CJ's spot. This will be a fairly basic play right here. Nope, Doming's going to come in motion. Fake. D up the middle, crosses the 40 down to the, it's like 38-yard line. The D Campbell got banged up on that first play of the half. Looks like he's okay. CJ's going to check on back into the game.
Cut it to 3rd and manageable here, 3rd and 4. Man, D Campbell's got a great spin move.
Yes, he does. And that's just, a year off of ACL surgery. Imagine what happens when he's truly healthy.
He's got him
Check
right in the
down.
middle. Beautiful.
Jack Boyle's wide open. Gets
Beautiful.
chopped down. First down.
Beautiful job right there by Boogie.
Coach, those curls in that intermediate sort of right around the hash area have been wide open the entire game.
Yep. Good job of Boyles just sitting there, being patient, found a pocket,
As
sticking to it even on a scramble drill.
2nd or 3rd catch of the day, Coach?
Might be
2nd.
3rd. At least 2nd because he had the touchdown.
Yep. Motion from CJ. Gonna come back. D takes it off the right side.
You're so right though. This middle of the field hash area is the middle of the field hash area has been open in that little intermediate game.
They've watched film and they know that a lot of our passing game is some quick outs to the sideline, outside the numbers. So, they're probably playing to defend that, and that leaves more of the middle of the field wide open. And it's easier to attack the middle of the field.
Yep.
You see them talk about that all the time on Saturdays and Sundays. Boogie fakes it. He's going to go. He was going to hit the rail to D. Campbell coming out of the backfield. They had it covered up. Boogie gets kind of rolled over a couple times. It's going to come up just short on that 2nd and 8 run. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Tush push time. Wait, not the Philadelphia Eagles. I would love it, Coach.
We got a pistol with D. This is going to D. Right up the left side.
Fake.
Oh,
miscommunication. Boogie's going to have enough room to get the first down. He's going to bounce it all the way to the left side. And dodges another tackler.
Get down.
He gets pushed back.
Oh, be okay.
First down, Warriors.
That was a miscommunication. That was supposed to be a give to D.
But it worked out. It was okay. I mean, and that's the one thing about having the mobile quarterback is it was a miscommunication. But, and Boogie was cool, calm, and collected back there. He didn't panic. He said, you know what? All right, went the wrong way. I'm going to go get it myself. And first down inside the 10 to the 6-yard line. So another 1st and goal opportunity for the Warriors. Handoff Conteen up the middle, breaks a tackle. Couldn't break another tackle. And comes up maybe about a yard to the no. They're going to give him the 4. So the inside the 5 down to the 4.
Long drive here from the Warriors.
Handoff CJ on the jet. Hits
Stick
the
it in.
corner, just short.
Oh, he's right
Just short.
right at it.
He's right on the goal line, Coach. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1. Were they inside? They marked that inside the 1.
They're going super beef here. They got Champ and Sampson
coming in and Sampson in. I wonder if they got that Wildcat packaging they used to have for Sampson. Contine's your back. Toss, Contine.
Slip.
Kind of slipped a little bit.
Did he
get in? Nope. They're marking him short. So 4th and goal.
Gotta go.
At the 1-yard line.
Gotta go.
They're keeping that heavy package in. Nope. They're going to go back with their more conventional package. They're going to have to hurry up. It's down to 15. I think I called timeout. Timeout called. So we'll take a timeout with them. Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. Warriors going for it. 4th and goal.
This feels huge.
From
Coach.
the 1-yard line.
We talked about the momentum shift.
Got a chance to take the lead here. You just need 1 yard. No penetration from the D-line. Boogie going to roll out, looking for the pass. Nobody's there, and he's not going to get it. Warriors went to the pass, the rollout. Nothing was there, so he gets taken down way back at the about the 10-yard line, I believe. At the 8. The first down at the 8 for Brusly. All right, defense got to come out here and step up. Throw the bubble.
Get there, Pat.
Out to Riley, Brady Pat, and then CJ runs him out of bounds. Pat just missed him. Another first down. Motion. They're going to throw the bubble out there again. Prohaska read it and just slipped again. Coach, the slipping and falling.
The turf, man. You don't see this many slips without the turf being slick.
Picked up a couple. A great job by Prohaska. He read it all the way.
Yep.
I mean, he saw it, tried to jump it, just couldn't keep his feet to take down Gales. It would have been a loss. They only gained a yard, 2nd and 9 at the 22. D-line shifting. They're going to go deep down the middle of the field.
Good job,
Sutton! Nice job by Ethan Sutton. Coach, that was a huge play because they got Darsom to move to the far side on the pump fake and had one-on-one down the seam. Sutton did a great job of carrying his guy right down the field and broke up that pass. We've seen a few times that slot guys run right by that slot defender. Sutton did a good job of staying with him. Covington in the backfield.
3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. Here we go. Coach, that's a false start.
Yeah,
The quarterback, if every single time he goes to take a snap, he's stepping forward. They haven't called it yet, but timeout. Brusly will be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. 3rd and 9. 2 receivers each side. One linebacker now in the middle is Prohaska. They try to sneak a little run here. Now they're going to 3-by-1. Pump fake over the middle. They got Bennett. Again, East was there. He just could not finish the play.
Got a hand in there.
Yep. Just was not able to break it up. That slant. Hand off to Covington.
2
Gets a
hands on the
couple.
football.
Yeah, picked up 5. Got to the 45. One of the better runs of the day for Brusly, which they really haven't tried to run the ball much.
Yeah.
Their running game mostly is that little bubble to Gales and to Riley. Just that extension of the run game. Stretch play. And there's going to be a flag. Face mask? Or a horse collar?
Came from both directions on that far sideline.
I think Darsom had him up high. Face mask.
Yeah, it's like Dawson's checking in. Or about to.
Yeah, the Warriors gave up the edge over there. Yeah, a 15-yard face mask penalty takes it all the way down in the Warrior territory to the 37-yard line. They're going deep again.
Oh, he's back there. Get
Hayden
it in.
East got it! He got it! Picked off by Hayden East. Great job by East. Ball was thrown a little bit back to the inside, and Hayden East was right there.
Man, oh, man.
Wow, that was not a great throw from the from the quarterback.
No,
but
deep and inside.
Yes, indeed. Great job right there.
Man, you needed that, too.
Let's see where they're going to mark. They're going to mark it down at the 2-yard line, though.
You
The
had to
Warriors
have it.
deep in their territory. All right, we're going to put together a 98-yard drive. Try to take the lead.
Shout out my boy Aiden Horton, who sprained his ankle at senior retreat. He's playing through the ankle brace.
Yeah, man, battling it out. Defense is holding up here. The offense can respond. Handoff. D. Camel has a little bit of a seam and got
get you out of the
a
end
few
zone.
yards. Brusly's coming out with the ball, but he was down.
Yep,
they're marking him down. Yeah, they're signaling second down. They're marking him down. He was clearly down.
Yeah.
Good run on first down out to the 9-yard line. Picked up 7. 2nd and 3. Snap down at the ankles again, and that's going to be a loss of yards.
That's not a safety.
Yeah, at the
Down at the
5-yard
5.
line. Coach, another snap down at his ankles. Boogie's slow to get up. And he's cramping, Coach. You can go out there and check on him. All right, so we're going to see Eli Miller here. So we'll take a timeout with him. Official timeout. We'll be back.
The 36th Annual Warrior Golf Classic is happening Monday, November 3rd at Greystone Golf and Country Club. Registration opens at 8:30 a.m. with a 9:30 a.m. shotgun start. Sponsorships are available, so gather your team and come support the Warriors on the green. Log on to smhsbr.org to register today.
All right, Boogie's going to be able to walk off. Looks like it's just a cramp. So that'll be the end of the third quarter. It'll be a big third down for the Warriors. We'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network.
Welcome to Grounds Crew, a locally owned landscape company that makes your outdoor dreams come to life. Whether you need your lawn looking its best, want to create a stunning garden oasis, or just dreaming of the perfect outdoor play area, we've got you covered. Looking for more privacy and security? We offer professional fence installations to frame and protect your outdoor space. Looking for more sitting area for the family? We install custom patios to meet your expectations. At Grounds Crew, we specialize in landscaping, fencing, lighting, maintenance, and more. It's time to elevate your outdoor experience. Call us today at 225-333-8582 or visit us at groundscrew.com to schedule your consultation. Grounds Crew, where we make your outdoor space extraordinary.
All right, we are back. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 6-yard line. That's Eli Miller in with his heels on his goal line. Takes the snap, hands it off to D. Camel, going to come up short. Warriors were just trying to get anything they could right there. Didn't want to put the ball in harm's way. And they're going to punt. All right, so punt team's got to be on high alert right here. Brusly has already blocked one, came close to another.
Yeah, they're going to send it
They're
here.
going to come after Ben Jones right here. Jones had a little trouble on one of the snaps. High snap. Jones gets
Good
it
job,
off.
Ben.
Good kick.
Job, Ben.
High
Get
kick.
a roll.
It's going to hit, and it's going to bounce. Take a big Warrior bounce all the way out to the 49-yard line. Great job. That was a 41-yard punt after they almost had a little bit of a disaster there with the high snap.
The roll helps too, huh?
Yes, it did. It rolled about a good 15, 16, 17 yards. All right, so it'll be first down for Brusly here at the 49 of the Warriors. Riley in motion. Handoff to Covington. Got a couple. Mason Graves in there along with some others. Picked up 2, 2nd and 8 at the 47. See if Brusly just tries to chew some clock here. You got one-on-one on the near side with CJ and I believe that's Gales right here in front of us. Same play up the middle. Got about 1.
All right.
No, they gave him 2. So 3rd and 6. Right at the 45-yard line. Peyton Dawson and others in there for the tackle.
Tell you what, Coach Marcus Jones has called a heck of a game tonight.
Yeah, his defense was giving up some earlier, but they've kind of stepped up here.
Yeah.
Riley, they're going to go right over the middle. Bennett almost got hung out to dry, so that'll bring up 4th down at the Warrior 45-yard line. The punt team is gathered on the sideline. Let's see what they elect to do here. They're going to run the punt team out.
I don't think it's coming, but they faked once, so you got to be aware.
Yeah, it'll be McCarty going out to return. And they're going to kick it and just let that hit and roll. It's going to take a good roll by the
Good bounce.
good Brusly roll down to the 5-yard line.
Wow.
The great roll. Terrible kick, but great roll.
Wow.
He almost watermelon kicked that punt. So it'll be first down and 10 at the 5-yard line for the Warriors. Going to have to drive it deep again. So the field position game here between the end of the 3rd quarter and the start of the 4th quarter. And 162 watching. That is awesome. Thanks for tuning in here.
We had an entertaining product for him tonight.
On a chilly night here
Yep.
at Brusly High School. Boogie back in. Drop straight back. Going to throw
Good
it out
job.
to Johnny McCarty. McCarty breaks the tackle. Falls ahead for a couple more yards. Good job. He got about 8 out of that. Yeah, out to the 13-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd and 2. Contine is your running back.
Reminder out there for everybody at home, this is a 7-1 Brusly team. I mean, this
Yes.
is some big-time stuff the Warriors are putting together right now.
I mean, it's been a close one. Been within 3 this entire half. Nobody's scored yet. Contine just nothing, Coach.
Yeah.
Contine has not been able to find any running room at all. when he's been in there. All right, 3rd and 2 at the 13 with 8:20 and counting. Gonna hand it to CJ on the sweep. He's got room, and he's gonna get out of bounds. First down, Warriors. I don't see any flags on the field. That's the other thing. It's been a lot cleaner here in the second half. You know, hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Still Conti in the backfield. Three receivers. CJ in motion. Handoff. He's going to cut back. And nothing's there. He tried to cut back. I don't know if that was a design of the play or if that was CJ just trying to make something out of nothing. Edge. Boogie's still down, dealing with that cramp again. Dealing with that cramp again. We'll take a timeout. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we're back. I think Boogie coming off with just that cramp. Once it starts, Coach, it just keeps going up.
Need some pickle juice.
Yeah, it's a little cooler. You don't think you need to drink as much, but just as important. D. Campbell hits the edge and going to come close to a first down. They're going to give him the 45-yard line. That's going to be about. And now I think we got a Brusly Panther down on the field. Yep, got a Brusly Panther down on the field. So we'll take another injury timeout. Be back. All right, we are back.
6:37 on the clock here in the fourth.
Ticking down. D. Campbell next to Eli Miller. Hands off. Campbell around the right side. He's going to get enough first down. Warriors. He stretched it out to the 50. They're going to give him the 49. Another first down. Boogie back here trying to stretch out. He's now got his helmet off. Just don't know if he can fight through that. It's like a calf cramp in the left calf. You just can't get rid of it. Once it grabs you, Coach, it just.
Yep. Tough to get rid of.
Yep. Miller fumbles a snap. He's going to try to get as much as he can.
Good job.
And he's going to get
5 yards.
Nice gain. Got 6. They're going to give him 7 out to the – they're going to give him the 44. They're going to give him the 45. At 45-yard line. He got 6 yards. Good job by Eli Miller. Didn't panic. Kept calm after he bobbled the snap. His hands in this cool weather, it's got to be kind of dry. That football is probably pretty slick. Handoff, D. Campbell up the middle. Not going to get much more than maybe one. They're really running out with it again. Just 1 yard. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. Contine in. And D's coming up a little slow. It's like he might be cramping.
Got the St. Michael assistant basketball coach, Coach Landon Dugas, in the chat, joining us for the finish.
Coach Cap. Big 3rd down here, 3rd and 3. Contine in the pistol. Miller's going to drop back. Going to throw it up to McCarty. Just out of his reach. Just out of his reach. Oh, Coach, that was right there. And he got held, too. Ricard grabbed a good bit of his jersey, but no call. It was a good ball.
It was a good ball.
The Warriors are going to. Why are they moving the ball back to the middle? I thought they were moving it all the way to the opposite hash. Second. Big 4th down here, 4th and 3. Try to get him on the freeze. And Warriors going to take the timeout, so we'll take a timeout with them. It's the Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. Big 4th down.
All right, fellas.
4th and 3 from the 44-yard line. Miller is going to have Contine to his left. Snap. He's looking. Throws a check down to Contine.
Face mask,
coach.
face mask.
He got the first down, though, but the face mask was clearly missed. First down, Warriors.
All right.
Great job by Contine.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Coach, I don't know how you missed that face mask.
If they would have called him short there and not called the face mask, I was jumping the fence, Coach.
Yeah, it's first down. Now they're having a conversation. First down Warriors, yeah. Coach, ooh. First down at the 41-yard line. Come on, refs, let's go.
The Brusly side wants a measurement.
They don't have to give them the measurement.
They do not. Move. Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, we're going to
Oh
get
my
the
gosh.
measurement.
Oh my gosh.
So here we
Coach.
go.
Oh my gosh, Coach.
The thing about it though, Coach, is they always just put the nose of the ball on the yard line. And I don't understand how you can measure that. I mean, it's and the chains have been moved all over the place.
Oh. Oh. Coach, I can't handle this.
I have so many words, but now they're gonna
have a convention and bring out the chains.
Here comes the chains. Finally, nope, now they're gonna come bring all the referees in to have a discussion.
The chains have already been moved several times. Like, how do we know the integrity of the spot is still there?
As long as the spot has been marked on the chain at the 35,
Do they have
at
the
the
clip
45
on it?
yard, at the clip, I think they should. It should still be just touching the 45 yard line. First down.
Oh man.
Coach,
Oh man.
The zebra convention.
Oh man. The zebra convention went our way, Coach.
It did. No, Coach, they just moved it up to the 40 yard line.
Here's another yard. Here's another yard. That's beautiful.
Coach.
That's beautiful.
Pure gold, Coach.
We'll just get another yard.
Just pure gold.
Yeah. It's 4th and inches.
Got to love it.
Turnover on downs. Actually, he got it by a full yard.
Now we're moving the ball up to the 40-yard line. That is, if that's the actual spot they're giving him, it is without a doubt a first down.
I can't believe that went our way.
Coach, it just...
I'm trembling. I've got the nerves of this game. It's freezing. My hands hurt. My ankles are cold.
Oh, man. This is just absolutely...
Fire me up, Coach. Fire me up.
Incredible. So, first down while he's at the 40-yard line. It's still Eli Miller. Conti to his left. And he drops the snap, picks it up, throws it down the field. Adjustment. McCarty almost comes up with it. Good pass protection, Coach.
Yep.
He just tried to throw it up. And here comes Hayden East. .357 left to go in the game. Boogie's getting his helmet back. Miller pitches it out. Conti.
He's not down.
Never went down, or they're blowing the whistles. He's down at the 44, lost 4.
It's like D and Boogie coming in.
Yep. All right. So 3rd and 13 from the 44. You got.
You pretty much you're in 4-down territory because field goal range is not this far.
No.
Anywhere that you wouldn't get a first down, it's not field goal
You need
range.
at least 20 more yards, I would think. Boogie drops straight back.
Yep.
McCarty's there,
Yep.
short of the
Fight.
first down.
Fight, McCarty.
McCarty's fighting. No, he's going to be about 2 yards short. Boogie's up with the cramp again. He's going to.
You just self-stretch that out, Boogie.
Yep. All right, at the 32-yard line.
Oh, yeah, Boogie's straight-legged right
4th and 2.
You
Clock
thought
is
the
ticking.
last 4th down was the game, Coach? This 4th down's the game.
Yeah, we're in that territory where every down is just super critical. And Warriors going to take the timeout. Here with 2:22 left, 27-24 is your score. We'll be back. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back.
Man.
4th and 2 at the 32-yard line. Boogie out there trying to stretch out the calf cramps.
When my life flashes before my eyes one day, Coach, I want this moment to be there.
He's going to roll to his right. He's got CJ. And had him. Yep.
.218 left. Warriors only have one timeout.
Got no timeouts, Coach.
None?
None. All right, 2:18, no timeouts. Ball's going to be in the hands of Covington right here. In the short pistol. Or right next to him, rather. Covington puts his head down, just gets a couple. At this point, it really doesn't matter the yards gained. You know, if they get a first down, that'll be it.
Yep.
2nd and 9 at the 33. Clock ticking under 2 minutes. Let this entire clock tick all the way down. They're probably going to burn it all the way down and take the timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout. Timeout called. Now the Hawk Schooler's kind of throwing his arms out, questioning what's going on. I mean, I thought they were just going over there to call a timeout. Still talking about it. Still talking about it. Coach, this is incredible. This is just incredible.
What takes that one?
I don't know. I really don't know.
It was either a delay game or a timeout.
Something about the clock error. I'm not real sure. I didn't really see anything wrong with the clock. It just kept rolling after the play. No, it didn't.
You heard Zach on the mic.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Then put 7 more seconds back on the clock. Oh, man.
That's a nightmare.
I really don't. If they're going to put 25 seconds back on that clock and leave it at 127, then that's
giving
ball
them
game.
the game.
Yeah. Essentially ball game.
You got to add 25 seconds to the game clock as well.
At least. I don't know how it goes. The clock did not go from 25 to 7.
Yeah.
It ticked all the way down. I was sitting there watching it.
You got to add it to the game clock as well.
All right. Having more conversations. So this clock, more than likely, yep, it's going to run on his ready. And it's still not running. They haven't started either clock, Coach. Now, they didn't run it, though, so.
Say it's untimed, yeah.
And a flag coming in way after the play. I think I get a hold. It's that back judge throwing it again.
Got to decline, right?
Yeah, that's the best course of action. Yep. Coach Leger is going to decline it. They didn't pick up anything. Well, they picked up a couple.
Take the third down, yeah. Coach Leger is like, I decline.
Yep. So the ball's going to be at the 35-yard line. It's declined, so it'll be third down and about 7. Whew, Coach, I just have so many words, so many thoughts about the execution of this game officiating-wise. It does stop the clock, though, because of the penalty. 1:19 on the clock.
Play clock down to 8.
What do you do if you're Brusly? Do you try to run it up the middle again where you've had really no success, or you try to chunk it deep? No, they're going to run it stretch.
Good job,
And
Wyndham.
Great job out
Great
there,
job.
Wyndham and Jackson Sampson. So you're going to get the ball back with about 25 seconds.
All right.
Brusly's got a time. They're going to let this thing run all the way down, and they're going to call a timeout. It'll run down to about 30 seconds, and they'll call a timeout in 33 seconds or so. So they're going to stop it at 32 seconds. 32 seconds left, 4th down and 8. Brusly takes a timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. We'll be back. Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. This ball cannot hit the ground right here. Johnny McCarty's got to go try to field it wherever it is at. He cannot let this ball hit the ground. If you let it hit the ground and roll, you're going to give up about 10 seconds or so. Kind of a high snap, taking their time. Line drive kick. He let it hit the ground. He's going to come up and field it on the bounce.
Go ahead, Johnny.
He's got yards and gets tackled from behind
right.
with 21 seconds left. Not too bad. McCarty took a little bit of a chance there, letting the ball hit the ground, coming to pick it up.
Caught a good hop to catch it on. All right, man.
21 seconds. You need
no timeouts. Get out of bounds.
You need 20 or 25 yards to give Ben Jones a chance.
Yep. I don't know that I've ever made it this far in a high school game in my 5 years of doing this. Is there OT?
Yes.
Wow.
Put it on the 20-yard or the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you ever play a overtime game?
Never.
And that's going to be it, Coach. That's going to be it. That's it. They tried to go with the screen.
Block it. Let's go.
And it's taking a long time to get that thing back set. They're not going to be able to get it off, Coach. Nope, they're going to just barely get it off with 2 seconds. You got 3 receivers at the top of the screen.
All right. Look at this press.
Yep.
And they got the safety over the top.
Boogie steps into it as much as he can.
Tip
has Jack Boyles down there. It's incomplete, and that'll do it. Brusly going to survive here. 27-24. The Warriors are going to lose by 3. Coach, I mean, that was an exciting football game.
Not a point scored in the second half.
Nope, not a single point scored in the second half. So if the Warriors fall in a very close game against a very, very good opponent, got one more game, man. Got next week, week 10, welcoming McKinley to Warrior Stadium. So home game next week, senior night, chance to go 7-3. You can't be mad at that, man. You got an opportunity to go 7-3, pick up 7 wins on the season, and then head into the playoffs with pretty much you go 7-3, your home game. You got a home game guarantee.
And still, Coach, I do want to point out that that's a 7-1 now 8-1 Brusly football team.
Really good team.
I mean, one of the best teams in the district. Either one or two.
Yep.
And just, I mean, man, what a game by St. Michael to. I mean, even keep that to 3 there, and I mean, several opportunities. I'm sure they're going to go hit the head on the pillow tonight and thinking, man, if I would have done this one break would have gone our way, or this play would have gone our way.
Yep.
I mean, that's man, just a heck of a well fought game there by the Warriors tonight.
And Warriors, so again, fall to 6-3 on the season. Get another opportunity next week, Friday night, senior night, man. But before that, we're going to have a couple of volleyball playoff games. So get ready to tune in to those here on the Warrior Broadcast Network next week. But again, on behalf of myself, Coach Craig Saylor, voice of Warrior Athletics, my partner, Jeffrey Caro, class of 2015, and the administration, faculty, and staff of St. Michael High School, we want to wish you, as always, good night, God bless, and go Warriors.